Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be best versus effort here on blockchain. This is a replay sent to me by RJB of RJB TV fame here on YouTube. He had a StarCraft cast. He knows a lot about StarCraft, a lot about the strategies. He is an excellent StarCraft player, much better than I am. And he has relationships with professional players, and that's why he has access to replays. Top right. Nope, bottom right, gonna be a teal Protoss. It is best. Ooh, we saw best replay last week. It was pretty good. That was a fun one. Best versus hero, I think it was, if you're interested. And in the bottom left, gonna be a blue Zerg. It is effort. I like effort a lot. He might be the first player I ever saw on my channel using queens to defeat a meching Terran player, which, that never happens. Okay, actually, it's happened more often than I ever thought it would. I gotta say, I've seen it attempted maybe 10 or 15 times on the channel of the thousands of Brood War games that I've cast. And it's worked maybe half the time. So, like, I don't know. It's not the worst strategy ever. A 50% success rate is pretty good in StarCraft. Anywho, what's the Zerg player doing? Well, he's scouting with Terry the Overlord. Yeah, it's blockchain, Terry. You can buy stuff at Tracy's Armory here. You can get yours at Tracy's. We could get you a gun. How cool would it be for you to have a gun, Terry the Overlord? Yeah, I mean, you could shoot stuff. You could defend yourself, and you're getting attacked by things like Corsairs or like Dragoons or Marines. Really annoying, you know, units that kill you and you can't fight back. Just a little gun, not a big gun, just a little gun for defense, like maybe what Arbiters have, right? A little tickle cannon. That'd be super cool. Anyway, gateway opening indicates aggression here from best, right? If you want macro opening, you go Forge, or you just go Nexus first. That'd be cool, because it is a hatch first here from Effort, who is also throwing down a spawning pool because he's not going 3 hatch before pool, because that's insane. We've got Ursadon Jail here. What's up, Ursadon? Ursadon Jail, at least they have friends. Maybe they're enemies. Maybe they are put into this jail with no consideration taking to see if they get along or not. And they actually are just talking bad about each other all the time, and maybe they get in fights? That'd be so terrible. Anyway, it's best. Look, man, I've talked about effort here, but best is one of, he's not the best Protoss player on Earth right now. But man, he is right up there with players like Stork and Shuttle in the current scene in StarCraft. I don't know how older this replay is, whether it's maybe 2020, 2021. I think RJB probably knows. So I'll have to comment on this video to tell us. But anyway, Zealot shows up. And this, I think I say this every time, but man, I've died to this before. I played a ZVP on ladder 1v1, and the dude just sent Zealots across the map and was like microing them perfectly, and just, I couldn't stop them. And I died, because by the time I finally managed to handle the Zealot pressure, he had Psionic Storm and Archons and stuff out, and I was like, oh, fancy, and I just was dead. But Effort's better than me. Effort's not going to die to some Zealot pressure. Heck no, look at this, even with this positioning of the Zealot. He's got 2 kills. The problem with being here as a Zealot is you can't kill any drones. But also, Zerglings don't like to attack you, because they like to attack you in mass and not just one at a time. Yeah, see, another pack of Ursadons, although, I don't know. They seem to be getting along. I don't see any blood in there anyway. What? What in the what? Effort tries to take the center. What an absolute beast. Who does that? Who tries to take the center? Get him. Get the Zealots. Good micro. Bring in the wounded ones. Both of them microing pretty well. And Zealot dead. Okay. Saves his third, which again... Center map position. I've trained myself not to even look here. Who takes the center on Fighting Spirits? Here on Blockchain. There's a bunch of maps that have center bases that are extremely hard to hold. I mean, you could take them, but holding them is hard. I don't know. Like, this isn't Terran. You can't just set up tanks over here and just obliterate the whole thing. Dragoons can't do that, so Alright, so a little bit of link pressure here from Effort. He's like, well, your Zealots holding the line, are you? Ah, cannon comes up. Lings, their days are over. Unless maybe Probe's holding the line. Zealots are like, you can't have this center. It's got 2 gas on it. It's too much. It's too much power for one Zerg player. Yeah, you're outnumbered horribly. You can micro and stutter step as much as you want. You're not winning that fight. Not against effort. No siree, Bob. Hydra. Ooh, fast Hydra den. Okay. All right, this feels Hydra pushy to me. Where's your storm? How close are you to storm? Well, there's a Stargate coming in, so the answer is not close to storm at all. But he's getting more zealots. Ooh, boy. This does feel like Hydra bust from effort, doesn't it? Looking at it and feeling it. There's a Citadel of a Dune warping in now, so that's comforting for Protoss players watching this to be like, okay, all right, he is on the path towards getting Psionic Storm out. He's not making any more drones, man. He's got 24 drones. He's not even taking the gas in the center. He's just using it for minerals, which is like, there's 8 mineral patches here, which is great. That's more than your natural has. And the same as your main has. Actually, there's 9 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wow, 9. And then 7 at the natural, and then 8 here in the center. Weird. Number of mineral patches. Something to keep an eye on sometimes. Yeah, so Hydra bust, right? Yeah, we're going range upgrade for the Hydras. Okay, a drone's on the way, and there's another hatchery coming in too. Where in the name of Fergus McDootson? Ah, out in front, sure. So this is like a middle ground Hydra bust. This isn't our guy just trying to win here, but maybe force an overreaction out of best. Because he's definitely droning about this. Forge dies. There's nothing researching on it. It's a good zealot wall. Lings can't really get much done there. So, yeah, I guess you just try to take down the gateway and the forge and call it good. Slow zealots are trying to buy some time before they get speed out. They're working on it. It's just a pretty far distance away. And speed lots, yeah, they can eat up Hydras easily, but slow lots can't catch them. If you can't catch what you're trying to kill, you can't kill it. Corsair out. Overlord, not, I don't think this is Terry, but if it is, fairly well, Terry. One of these days we'll get you a gun. It'll be nice. Range upgrade done for the Hydras, so now that is a dead gateway for sure. Yeah, they don't have to get it. Is it done? Yeah, unless he canceled it, it's all right. So gateway done, it doesn't matter, I guess. Storm's on the way. This cannon zealot stuff needs to hold, and it needs to hold now. Ah, you know what? Speed lots? What did I say? What did I say about the speed lots? And these overlords are dying. They're here in case there's DTs, which there is one on the way, actually, so that's great. Except for the fact that they're getting murdered by Corsair, so detection is going away now. It's so annoying as a Zerg player. Speedlots are good. They're just good. They have that extra armor. They don't take a ton of damage from the Hydra spit attacks. We've seen it. We've all seen it before. Ooh, faster Overlord movement coming in. Save this Overlord, because I know the potential of DTs is real. He doesn't maybe know that DTs are here, but he knows DTs are potentially here. Overlord protecting the natural. Overlord, there's not one in the center base here, which I guess I'll call the third, but it doesn't seem to express how important it is and how big it is for effort to have it. Having the center base in a game? What? Who does this? Effort totally does. Poof, pylon down. Does not supply block best. Lings, oh, trying to sneak up through this attack path here on blockchain, but I guess he's ready for it. Oh, yeah. Best has been killed by this before. Or he's seen someone else die to this before, because he's ready for it. Ready as always. 34 workers here from effort, continuing to pump Hydras, getting missile attack upgrades, faster Overlord movement, just so if DTs show up, it's much easier for detection purposes to have them and everything. Ah! DT killing what? Ah, DT killing an egg and trying to get through here, but no. Say the Hydra. We're going to cover that back door too. Interesting. Can the Hydras reach that cannon from here? Yes. 2 of them can hit it, which is amazing, actually. Okay. All right. That egg's almost dead. You have to bring more army up here? No, that's a third base we've taken, you fool. Best has a third base, and, I mean, technically, no. Effort doesn't have a fourth, but he's got 2 macro hatches. He's holding the center. He's got 3 macro hatches because of this one here, too. He's holding the center. These Hydras are killing cannons as much as they can, but my gosh. Better position on the cannons this time, so hydras cannot snipe them. So let's go. Yeah, just pull back. Attack this egg. Take 47 minutes to get through it. Zealots are like, let's just be ready. Let's just be ready for this attack in case it comes in. Corsair hunting for overlords, top left. Again, center being, I just cannot express how important this is. He's not even taking a third. He's like, yeah, you know what? This has a ton of mineral patches on it. It's so much mineral income. It's got 2 Vespene geysers, which is twice as good as a regular third. No thirds have more than one. More than one Vespene geyser at all. One is about as good as it gets. It's a lot of hydras though. Ooh, Maelstrom. Yeah, that Corsair died. Because of all the millions of hydras that exist with almost +1 attack. Kind of, I suppose. What are we still just trying to kill these eggs. Right on, eggs. You do you. I love a Maelstrom. We don't see Maelstrom enough. For those of you who don't know, it immobilizes biological units for like 2 or 3 seconds, and you can attack them while they're immobilized. It's not like stasis, where it stasises them. Oh, drops. But they're invulnerable? No. Maelstrom, you can storm those suckers. It's a great combination. Drops! Drops! What do I always say about drops from Zerg? He who can drop increases their ability to win a game by about 800,000%. But the storm is here, and all these hiders are going to get melted. Speedlots and storm, come on. Come on, effort. Just go home. Just go home. God, that was embarrassing. Should have run. And then he's pushing front. That's not really working. Oh, all right. Oh, we dropped here. Okay, fine. So he comes around, drops some on the low ground, drops some onto the high ground. Dude, we've seen drops a lot on the channel recently, and to great success from Zergs. More Zergs should get drops. And maybe that's kind of what the current trend is. Some of these more recent games I've been casting, drops are more popular. And I think Zerg players have realized how good they are. Dude, Archon's dying there. Sucks. That's 300 gas for that big boy. 2 of them died. Do the math. Okay, well, oh, he Lurker Egg blocks this. Storm's pretty good at killing Lurker Eggs, though, because it ignores armor, and anything that ignores armor is good against eggs. 4th base, top left from effort. He's taking it now. He's like, all right, look, that didn't quite do what I wanted it to do. I don't think we killed any gateways here. We're down 124 to 91 total supply. Didn't really kill the economy of best either, so it was a bit of a lackluster big commitment to an attack, which, you know, as you always say, you don't want that. Traditionally, anyway. That said, effort still feels like he has map control a little bit here. Observers and Dragoons are out. Why are you... What? Why are you busting in Lurkers at this stage of the game? Because the Dragoons will just murder them all. Oh, look at you, Burrow. How cute. It really doesn't matter. I mean, you can defend yourself. You're all still going to die. Yeah, that was strange. That was strange. This is a bigger drop, though. Bigger drop on the 3rd base of best over here at the 3 o'clock position. Hydras, Lings, everything dying here. This is, I think, what he was going for that first time. Oh, this is bad. And then he's actually kind of holding this choke a little bit, at least delaying the response of the Protoss army here. Focus that Nexus. That's what I would do. You can get it. And then where are you going this? Are you just okay? He abandons it to die because he knows he can't save it. So he's like, all right, look, I'm tired of being stuck at home. My 3rd base just died. Let's kill that center base I've been wanting to kill for like 10 minutes. Here we go. Maelstrom time. Oh, no, no, no. Dark Archon says no. Not Maelstrom time. Oh, it is Maelstrom time. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Excellent. Very, very good play. Coming over. Trying to drop on top of this army. If there isn't a lot of storm, which there almost is. There's 2 storms available now. Bam! Instantly. There's 3 storms available now. Bam, bam. That's exactly what Best needed. He's pushing into the 3rd base, causing some major problems here for effort. He's up 117 to 67 supply. Beautiful. Effort put a lot into those drops of his, doing more damage than they did. And sure, he killed a 3rd of Best, but you know what? Best had a huge army he was just sitting on. He was waiting for his moment. He decided, fine, third base dead, might as well try to get something done. Moved out, completely crushed. He's expanding down here to the 6 o'clock, but that's not happening, and he cancels the Nexus, and the +1 Hydras have chased him away. So, I don't know. Dude, still on 2 bases, not good by any stretch. This is a big attack. There's no Dark. We're not even close to Dark Swarm at all. Not even a little bit close to it. Maelstrom up again. Ah, the Storm combination! Maelstrom, Storm. Maelstrom, Storm. Protoss players everywhere chanting with me. It's such a good combination. Ah, it's so good. Is this it? 127 to 50 total supply. Sure. Best doesn't have a third base, so he's not in utter control here. That's your GG. Was there a GG? Did I miss it? Bloop. Rewind. Hit that like button. I'm pretty sure Best just won. On 2 bases at 15 minutes, too. Play. And this happens. And yeah, there's the Maelstrom. There's the Storm. Okay. And it's 50 supply for effort. And, I mean, Best isn't maxed out or anything. It's 130 supply, which is like, okay, it's good. It's good. It's not great. It's good. Yeah, all right. I mean, it's definitely a GG, but I was just, yeah, he just leaves. Effort just taps out. Again, I think Discord. I think a lot of these games are being played and communicated over Discord. They're in voice chat. I'm sure he just said GG. Instead of typing it in because he didn't need to type it because it was said audibly. Nice. You gotta love a game where a player is on 2 bases having lost their third and is like, screw it, I'm going, and just goes. And yeah, effort. He didn't have Defiler tech at all. And if you're stuck, we've seen it time and time again. He had great drops. He sniped the total base. But if you are trying to deal with Psionic Storm and a ton of Dragoons without Defiler tech, if you don't have Dark Swarm, if you don't have Plague, it's just so much harder to try to hold off a casting Protoss player of Best's caliber. Sure, he had this base, didn't matter. He was getting overrun everywhere. The center was nice. He held the center for like over 10 minutes in this game, which is crazy. And yeah, Best on 2 bases. What a boss. He was trying to get a third here, but it didn't happen and it didn't bother him. It didn't stop him at all. He's just like, all right, you know what we're going to do? I tried to get a third base. Let's keep that ball rolling. And he did. And he wins. Best, just gutsy. Truly, truly gutsy plays here today out of Best. And it wins. I love the player who takes a gutsy chance and is like, I don't know if this is going to work. And if it doesn't work, I'm dead. And it worked. It worked this time. Tell me, Protoss players, do you think that was going to work? You know, I feel like it probably was. The Maelstrom wasn't even necessary. It was just cherry on top of the cake there. When's the last time you had a cherry on top of a cake? I'm realizing now. I haven't had that in a very long time. So a 15-minute match, but we got Maelstrom. We got a nice comeback from Best, which was magnifique. 118,000 points there from Best. 87,000 from Effort. Outproduced the Protoss player by less than a 2-to-1 ratio. And wow, kill-death ratio, 212 to 85 is really good from Best. Storm will do that. Speedlots and Storm will do that for sure. And then if you're spending... Oh, you outspent the Zerg? Okay, that's crazy. How did he do that? How did he outspend the Zerg player? Wow. Wow. And I guess going back to it a little bit, Effort did that first round of drops, just didn't do much. He tried to get into the third base of Best, was rebuffed. He tried kind of dropping at the natural and the main at the same time, and maybe got some good trades, killed a couple Archons, killed some Zealots, but no buildings died. He lost a bunch of stuff there too. It just wasn't as effective of a play as he needed it to be if he was going to win today. And that's that. I mean, what else do you want to talk about here? Well done from Best. He gets that win, and that's going to be it from me. So this is Ben, Falcon Paladin, coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.